Okay, so hopefully, functionally, everything should be working. It's been a little while, so let's double check. Let's put this on the other screen. Make sure that we're... Yeah, looks like we're live. Should be fine. I hear things. Hearing things is good news. Now the question is, do I do more than hear things? Can I also see things? Yeah, I mean, it seems okay. It seems okay. What's good, man? Okay, let me turn off flux, otherwise everything is gonna look just so orange. Just so horrendously orange. Hopefully the camera's set up. Let me actually start. My god, where... where have I put this? Quite reasonably, one would expect I'd have the game started. Do I? No, is kind of the easiest way to say that. So let's see, we've got... We're swapping scenes, which is perfect. Bot Rex, stalwart companion, evergreen, always here, ever reliable. Now, the question is whether OBS is going to capture... Because I've sort of changed the setup. What's good? At the moment, it's true, it is me and a black screen, which isn't the greatest content I've ever seen. But it is content, right? It is... Is that content? So I wonder if I have to specify... Okay, wait, let me have a look at this. This is full screen. Which means... Maybe... that it should be being captured by OBS. However... Yeah, the funny thing is, I was going to do a test stream earlier. I know, that's funny, that's hilarious. But... I'm poorly organized. So, this is what we're getting. Okay, maybe what I need to do is I need to capture this specific window. So what we're going to do is... That's right, it's OBS troubleshooting time. Capture specific window, and let's make it this. Maybe? Maybe not? Okay, the second solution, also not awful, is we just captured the entire screen. That also works. What if we say borderless? Is it more happy with that? Still no. Right, still no. It worked so well for Resident Evil 4, which I love for us. Okay. So in that case, if this isn't working, here's the deal. We'll capture, we'll just do like a display capture. And apparently this is like one of the worst ways of doing this. But it's gonna function. And for the moment, that's what we're most interested in. So, oh my god, I've disappeared. Hold on. And I'm back. Wow, beautiful, amazing, stunning. Does this look okay? Does this sound okay? I'm not sure what's going on. This is gonna have to be okay, essentially. Let's actually make that full screen because it's gonna run better. Nice, beautiful, stunning, remastered. Look at that. Like, I'm not even in the game, and it looks kind of amazing. Yeah, okay, you know what? We see the game. I am also visible, which is like, you know, the top two...
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
And this
But
always
for
hits
all
so
these
hard.
years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
I can't tell you that this necessarily looks better. I can
have
tell you
seen
it's
the
more
gates
high
of
fidelity.
Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye
I feel like
may
this
see.
cutscene is rendered in lower resolution.
Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
But when the theme music kicks in on this, it's so hard. Like a truck, like multiple trucks, like that one scene from The Force Unleashed where the guy stops the Star Destroyer. If he hadn't stopped it, it would have hit like that. I don't know if that's like a niche reference. It's probably
This
not
is
even
the
a reference.
27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433.
Yeah, I think that like
These are
I've
the
had a lot of
closing
issues with the
days
face cam.
the
I've had
third
to adjust
year,
a lot of the different settings for it.
and the final hours. of my life.
And that's been just a wonderful experience. So much fun. I love like the one guy in the background who's like clashing that cymbal. Oh. Hello, hello, hello. What are you making for dinner? Or I guess you'll respond once you've like made it and sat down. You know, I'm not the only one with a new PC. Bugs also has a new PC. She's enjoying my hand-me-downs. But they're pretty good hand-me-downs, if I'm honest. They're pretty good hand-me-downs. I don't know if they'd end up running like Oblivion Remastered, which I've heard is insanely intensive. But I'm running some like obnoxiously good setup at the moment. So I'm hoping, you know, we don't run into too many problems, or at least like not more problems than one would expect from, you know, a like 20-year-old Bethesda game. Now, oh god, do I need to activate my controller? Is my controller okay. Yeah, this is the starting intro. I showed Bugs the intro to the original Oblivion because I was trying to replay that a little while back, and I thought it was so hype. Just the music, the intro, Patrick Stewart. Ooh, little clicking clacking. Okay, so I'm usually a lizard man because I feel like that's always a win. Like they do look worse. They do look worse. Maybe Thornmarsh? Okay, the origin doesn't actually change your aesthetics. Or maybe we could go for, I will say that this guy, I don't know, he's looking a little bit Mick Jagger. A little bit old rock star. I could be a Wood Elf. Wood Elf's also a classic. I've never really looked into the racial traits because I don't see race. But what that means is effectively I'm not going to be like playing races based on like racial bonuses and stuff like that. So they're like, oh, skilled in the bow and destruction magic. Never heard of it. Never heard of it in my life. I look bald. This is your first look. Bald streaming. If this is how I look bald, then that's proof that I can pull off bald. It just means that if I were to be bald, I could never remove my hat. Oh my god, this guy. Looking villainous. You know, some things weren't meant to be seen in high fidelity, and I feel like this guy's nose, chin, cheekbones, brow, ears, eye sockets, and his lips were not made to be seen in HD. Certainly this isn't the sort of creature I'd expect to see on the Somerset Isle, which sounds lovely. Or maybe I'll just be an orc. Okay, you know what? Argonians are good. Immunities to poison. Breathe underwater, good at picking locks. What more could you ask for? Hail from Arnesia, where the slaves of Morrowind are still active. Hide and seek every time there was a raid made you extremely quick and nimble. I like quick and nimble. Oh my god. Oh, I hate that. Okay. Is this any... Yeah, this is actually fine. You know? I mean, it does look like I'm like a handmaiden to like an old Victorian queen or something like that. What difference does this make? A little change in complexion. Okay, no, I like the pale dragons. I like the pale dragons. I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, we're looking alright. We're looking alright. I like the crown. Now the question is... do I need to have these little like handmaiden tassels with these horns? Which is crucial. I know that's what everyone's wondering. Also just red eyes. Or green? Blue? Oh. Oh my god, I would not... I don't know. I feel like the moment you scroll down, these are untrustworthy eyes. Oh, cool. They actually have like serpent's eyes, cat's eyes, the whole range of options, opportunities. Okay, let's just be, I don't know, some Sith-looking Argonian. Incredible. Makeup? What does that even look like? Oh. Alright, slay, I guess. What do we got here? Hit me with that pink eyeshadow. Incredible. Growths. Hate that for a description of what's going on in my head. Should probably get that checked out. So, I actually like this. This looks cool. Oh, okay, wait, this is it. Sort of like sand your little cloth things. The cloth things have grown on me. I'll be honest. I was a hater. I was doubtful. And I've been kind of shown the error of my way. Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, we need like as much horn as possible. This is... Yeah, no. We're horn maxing. We're growth max. We're growth maxing. Okay, sure. An Argonian from Arnesia. Yo, what's good, Samaya? How's it going? Or, you know what? I feel I haven't taken advantage here. There are opportunities I haven't explored. Why not be a goat? Oh my god, this is horrible. Oh, Bugs, you wanted me to make a Bugs characters? I can make it as my next character. Okay, so... we could be, like, literally and figuratively the goat. However, it does look just, like, grotesque. Or, tiny goat horns, kinda cute. What else have we got here? Okay, so that's not a growth, that's hair. Technically a growth in that it grows on you. Okay. Kinda sick, kinda sick. I'm actually, I'll be honest, I'm feeling, not the horn hawk, I'm feeling like we go with the handmaiden look and we growth max. Is this too much? It might be too much. I don't know. I feel like, you know, headwear is going to be a problem. But when would it not be, right? Right? Like, what hat accommodates this and doesn't accommodate this? I just don't think that happens. Like, is an inch the difference? Don't quote me on that. Bugs, what's up? I think... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Wait, no. I think we're cooking. Do they ever use these as weapons? Or is it like... is it like where the horns are as soft as hair? Like... Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Okay, this is fine. Name. I have no idea. Oh, actually, I do know. There we go. Gilbert. Stunning, beautiful. I'm good at picking locks, increased speed, so I'm fast. Horn maxing, growth maxing, capable of breathing underwater, so that's exploring. Incredible. Open stats? Absolutely not. They don't mean a thing to me. Yeah. Enter, select, continue. Yes. Incredible. Beautiful, stunning, brave. All of the above. My god. That sensitivity, I'm flying around. Okay, wait. Here. How'd you change it? Here? Sensitivity? Exactly. This is Gilbert in Oblivion. Dude, I don't... Oh, wait. Incredible. Okay, let's just do like 30. 30 is a good number. Don't ask me why. But it's a good number. Wholesome, round. And still young, people say. I don't know who. Some people. Some people say that.
Hey, listen. It must break your heart, huh?
Weirdly
Being
racial.
so close to the water, knowing you'll never get to swim again.
What have I done to you?
Sometimes, when they let us in the yard, you can hear the sounds from the lake.
I'm about to pick
The
up like
boats,
5 of these rocks.
The gulls, so close.
This looks so good.
No,
I
you'll never
don't know
get
how
to
good this
swim
looks on
again,
stream because of like bandwidth,
But
I guess.
don't worry,
But
you'll be
I
dead
can see
soon enough.
this little sex dungeon
That's
in like Ultra
You're going
HD.
to die here.
These manacles?
Hey, you hear that?
Like I'm
The
right
guards
there.
are coming for you.
Boris, lock that door
Dude, when
behind
I get out of here,
Yes, sir. My sons.
he's gonna have like 10 more orifices.
us. We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead.
My
know
god.
it.
What's this prisoner doing here?
VVVIP.
This cell is
Visited
supposed
by
to be off
Patrick
limits.
Stewart. Incredible.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Okay.
Never mind. Get that gate open.
Exactly.
Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Okay, just like
You,
everyone I
prisoner,
meet is
stand
horrible.
aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt.
Oh, I don't even
No
have the
sign of
option.
pursuit, sir. Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of
Dude,
this yet.
I'm not going anywhere. I have a grudge to settle.
I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams.
Strange
then
and
the
personal.
stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength. Assassins attacked my sons.
Yeah, what is
and
going
I am
on?
next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
This guy's awkward as hell. No eye contact. This is Emperor Uriel Septim, our neurodivergent king. I think we can all relate. Who are you? Why am I in jail? Yeah, who
I
are
am
you?
your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You
Look
are
at those
a
eyes
citizen
go.
of Tamriel,
Horrifying.
and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Okay,
Perhaps
sure.
the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
Yo, what's good, X-Mans? How you been doing? Made any content recently? I've been so behind.
You will
I don't
find
know
your
what
own
people are up
path.
to, why they're up
Take
to it.
care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Okay, this is like, on one hand, things look incredible. On the other hand, it makes it so much more jarring when things are jank, and oh boy.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Don't try anything. I'm watching.
Yeah, alright, Glenroy.
Looks like this is your
Job's
lucky
worth.
day. Just stay out of our way.
Oh, we can't just... Okay. I guess we get out for free. What is that? Okay, that looks like restoration. What do we got? We have restoration and only our fists to guide us through this. Hello? How would you even say that?
Quiet and
Boris?
stay out of the way.
Okay. No. I'm quiet. I think I'm quieter than you guys.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Yeah, honestly, X-Men is too real, because I feel like we almost get...
Captain's down. Will you?
We almost get too used to how good games look, that it's like become normalized. I mean,
Are you alright?
I look at this and I'm like, it looks amazing,
Reno,
but I can't even
she's
imagine
dead.
what this looks like if you
Sorry,
look at it like 20 years ago.
to keep moving.
Literally like real life. I remember seeing the GTA 6 trailer. Actually, frames of that just look like real
It's
life.
too late to go back now.
Okay, wait,
Don't
let
worry,
me just
son. We will.
respect the dead. And the best way to respect the dead is to ensure that all of their belongings go to a good home. Alright, we're weeping it up. Katana first thing. Yeah, I don't understand how GTA 6 can look that good. It doesn't... Incomprehensible. Bug says chicken and broccoli, scrambled eggs, peppers and cream cheese, and hummus? A feast? A little dinner feast?
They won't be the first
Okay.
to under.
Mythic Dawn. Okay, we're gonna be looking sick as hell. Hold on. I hate what's going on here. I hate the bulges of my growths. Okay, there we go. Dude, no, my handmaiden tassels match. Wait, I was made to be a member of the Mythic Dawn. They should be worried, right? The Emperor should be worried. Chicken jockey. That, dude, Bugs and I still haven't seen the fucking Minecraft movie. We need to do it. Guy, am I wrong? Do I not look just like sick as hell? And a little bit like a weeb. I don't know what's going on with the katana, but everything
I'll
else...
take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Oh, you wouldn't even know if I tried. Okay. F. That's fine. Oh my god! Okay. You know what? We have the makings of a hero. Not even competition, not even close. Me and my katana I got from Walmart. Not a match. You haven't seen the Minecraft movie either? It's on my list because it's got to be so fun. I want to see the Minecraft movie. Bugs and I are also going to go see Sinners. We saw Thunderbolts recently. That was amazing. I actually had so much fun with that. I haven't really been on Marvel since I think the end of Endgame. but I feel like it's something like a return to form. How does this work again? You just set them at the top, but then sometimes they come down too quickly, right? I don't know. Yeah, maybe we can go tomorrow. Yeah, dude, Samaya, it was so good. Do you know that point where, God, the red, well, I can't remember his name. You know when Sheriff Hopper protected that girl and she goes like, just gone, just like vanished. Bugs and I gasped in that moment. It was fucking insane. Bob was so funny. I thought he'd be kind of played out. I was like, I've seen these kind of jokes before, but it hit different. Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting, but it was so much better. It was so much better than I thought. So much better. Yeah, classic X-Men. I saw those going around on like TikTok, right? The whole popcorn thing. Thank you, all of my Marvel nerds in chat. Yeah, it was unreal because it felt like, can you go there? I don't know. In video games, they don't even want you to kill kids, and then like, bam, straight to the fucking Shadow Realm. Like, right? You open the door with the iron key. Oh, that's the best kind of lock picking. You pick it with a key. Apparently that was inspired by the Hiroshima bombings. Dude. Huh? What? Like, I don't know. I think that if I'd thought that as the director, I would never say, oh, by the way, this scene in this Marvel movie about someone fighting their physical depression was inspired by, like, you know, it's like there's like a difference in severity and seriousness that I'm like, I feel like that's bad optics. Also, something I found so funny was the fact that the first time you get the primary theme of a Marvel movie to be like mental health or mental illness, they resolve it by him literally fist fighting his depression, which is so funny to me. It feels like, I don't know, it feels at once tone deaf but also kind of sick as hell. He does just fucking spear tackle his own depression, which is so good. It's so good. Actually, to be honest, I have thought that maybe I want to go see it again, because I did have so much fun with it. Oh, now I'm killing rats in HD and I kind of feel bad for it. Are we good? Maybe not. Also, actually, I totally forgot Prex. Yeah, it was cool that you saw Metallica. Back in the day, when I was young and sprightly and still went to gigs, I saw like the big four. So I saw like Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, and Anthrax. But yeah, like I was much more of a Megadeth than a Metallica fan. And I don't think Anthrax deserves to be on that list at all. I don't think that's a super hot take, but that is my take. What I need right now is a bow and arrow. Because these games, there's not a single person in the world who doesn't just gravitate towards Stealth Archer. It's inevitable. That's why it's called Gravitate. Because like gravity, you will become a Stealth Archer, and the only way you resist that is by like making a conscious decision to be something else. But you know what? I think there's something bold in not being afraid of towing the line, doing what the others do, because there's a reason people pick Stealth Archer, and that's because it's sick as hell. Like, look at that. I don't have to risk a goddamn thing. How do I let go of this without... No, do I just have to lose the arrow? Okay, we're good. My endeavor, though, is like, don't get caught in the stealth archer hype. You don't want to be that guy. In the football stadium that plays Enter Sandman every home game? Oh, right, so you actually get to hear it properly. How does James Hetfield sound these days? I feel like with these people when they get really old, you know? I realized I didn't say anything, but you know what I mean? Like if you saw Motorhead, Lemmy sounds like shit. Oh god. Oh, X-Man, you're coming up on summer break. Have you got any big plans for it? I wish that summer break was a concept which existed in like the regular workplace. Because at some point, you get to a certain age and you're like, oh shit, I never get a summer break again. Unless you're fun employed. Which I mean, I think in so many ways, fun employment is peak. But regretfully, I'm a wage slave. Yeah, that's true. Bugs and I went to a PlayStation concert 2 weeks ago for my birthday. Oh, Prex, you think so? My guess is... Because to be honest, when he started the band, he probably wasn't great. Then after a few years, he peaked. And then it was like a little bit of age deterioration. But I guess because he's already like a little bit grotty and grimy, it's like a good sound for him. You know what I mean? Like him aging, having a slightly more gravelly voice might even be a good thing. That rat was Master Splinter. The turtles are never getting that pizza, huh? Anyway, what kind of master gets killed in 2 hits? You know what I mean? Oh, Stinkhorn. Canbalette. We're going to be making the absolute meanest mushroom soup. You don't even know. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. Bit of bone meal. A nice canbalette. Cheese wedge, rat meat. Oh my god, we're cooking up a stew. And be honest, do I look like I know how to cook up a stew? Absolutely. It's kind of weird to think of, because I think I look kind of villainous at the moment, right? We've got the Sith eyes going along. Mythic Dawn robe. Can you imagine, like, Darth Vader cooking himself a meal? Or, like, villains in general, right? It just doesn't make sense. Incomprehensible. Dude, this game looks so good. I actually can't get... Oh... That could have been me with those horns. Okay, wait. Just a little... What is that arrow drop? Oh god. Are we good? Time out. I said that... I said that way too late. I intended to, like, fool him, you know? Like a false surrender. But he was already dead. And I don't think that's how this game works. Can we... No. His cousin, Master Bruce. So what have you got? You got splinters, bruises. What would you call them? Like, cousin callus? Like calluses? What else have we... What else could you even call these things? Oh yeah, that's his brother. Master Legion? Yeah, no, if there ever was a ball, I'm dropping it, but I'm not sure there ever was a ball to drop. If that makes sense. I will be taking no notes. Oh, you know what? Let's, incredible. I really... Oh my god. Yeah, go on then. That's a Shrek type beat. That still looks raw though. Master Blister. No, you're right, you're right. I'm kind of surprised like how many, I don't know what, like afflictions of the skin you can think up. Because I'm drawing oh god. That was so incredibly anticlimactic. A little bit of gold, a little iron I mean... No! This is actually my worst nemesis. I hate carryway in any game. Like, it shouldn't exist. I don't need that level of immersion, right? Also, I guess it's sort of like a balancing thing, but where's the line in immersion where you're like, oh, you can carry 5 swords, but 6? Be real. Who can carry 6 swords? Or like 5.5? So what we're going to do is we're just going to drop a bunch of these... Shift left and right? Yeah. There we go, now we're cooking. Jesus, X-Man. That's a little bit of an upgrade from a blister. There's like Master Blister and then the kind of like affliction which is going to send you straight to a hospice. Prex, $300 on merch? Unfortunately, like, I used to like Pantera when I was a kid, but Phil Anselmo is a white supremacist, so I don't listen to them anymore. But I did used to really like their stuff before I knew about the rest, which isn't really my jam. I used to have a couple of Metallica shirts though. Yeah, exactly, Bugs. Carry weight is just the least fun mechanic. The only instance in which it makes sense is like survival horrors, where, you know, backtracking and inventory management is sort of like part of the game. But here, I'm like, I want to loot. I want to loot and be free. I don't feel like it's augmenting my experience, I guess. Oh. Oh my god, you need to push it? I don't believe that was enough momentum, but I'll take it. I'll take it. They probably just saw what happened to the other goblins and they're like, you know, playing dead. Like, oh god, the log got me. The moment I'm gone. I like those little toes. For free, huh? Oh god. Weak potion of healing, weak potion of respite. Imagine you're training as an apothecary, and the first thing, you make these potions and your master just keeps classifying them as like weak potions. Oh god. Okay, are we good? Not great. Okay, beautiful, stunning. No, for a berserker, I'm not impressed. Not impressed at all. Come to think of it, in The Witcher, do you even have sort of, what's the looting like in that game? Because I feel like I don't remember having to carry that many things. But I also never engaged with, like, the potion or, meditation systems, so maybe I was. Oh my god. Oh. Jesus. Ah. I think we're okay. Let me get my Maul Katana. Oh, he's actually posing. What's going on here? Oh my god, you got your thing trapped in a crevice? Your hand. Okay, we got this, we got rat meat. Chicken from Sainsbury's is arse. I'm so sorry. Was it like cooked chicken? I'd say we're doing pretty well though. Okay, so rats, unfortunately. This is gonna be a fish in a barrel situation. I'm so sorry, my guys. I swear, I'm a rat friend usually. Oh god. Oh my. Get sidestepped. Okay, that didn't work. Luckily, not doing a lot of damage. So I'm on like adept difficulty. I've heard that the next difficulty up is just really, really bad. So I haven't done that, but I've also heard that adept isn't hard until the later levels. Alright, see you later, X-Man. Enjoy Minecraft. Yeah, stuck in polygons. Imagine. It is just a true sign that, even though it's remastered, Oblivion's never really changed. I just don't know, like, I don't know, the process by which he got his hand up there, right? Because even for it to get stuck there, he had to first, what, like, jump? Oh, you know what? That was probably it. He probably jumped, died midair, hand trapped. That makes complete sense. It does. Don't question it. It makes complete sense. Sapphire, topaz. Gold nuggets, which, if you ask anyone rational, is the most delicious cereal. I don't feel, yeah, to be fair, like, in this opening section, I don't feel like there's that many things which are valuable enough that you'd be keen to collect them. But I have a condition, which is that I do have to loot everything in sight. I think often shared by anyone who plays RPGs. Okay, this is perfect, actually. Ton of arrows, beautiful, stunning, rusty iron bow. So how much of this do we really need? We don't need this as we have a steel one. Club, I'm not a Neanderthal. I'm liking the katana. Yeah, exactly, Prex. Yeah, Bugs, you could also take a nap if you want. Because I don't think... I'm kind of doing this as like a warm-up stream. It's been so long since I've done anything. There's no pressure, I'm kind of just chilling. I have like a bunch of other games I do have lined up that I'd like to play. And those streams I think will be more interesting. But I just kind of wanted to turn up. I look so suspicious. I'm literally like... This is like an Assassin's wet dream. God, I forgot I had those Streamlabs notifications, especially as the Discord link doesn't work. Is he good? He just stopped. At his age, could have been having a heart attack.
Let me take a look around.
Have you seen the prisoner?
Do you think she followed us? How could she?
Okay, that's my cue.
Damn it, it's that prisoner again. Kill her. She might be working with the assassins.
No.
Yeah,
she
exactly.
is
It's
not
an
one of
EB
them.
stream. Oh, they
She
were
can help
so
us.
close. They
She
were so
must
fast
help
to try
us.
kill me.
As
Get
you
away.
wish, sire.
That was ominous.
They cannot
Glenroy.
understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen.
What have
How
you
can
seen?
I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
Sure. I'm not on good terms with the gods. My god, that's edgy. The Nine guide and protect
I've
us.
served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The
Okay.
skies are marked with numberless sparks.
He's an
each a
astrology
fire,
babe, is
and
what they're
every
telling
one
me.
a sign. I know these stars
really into
well,
tarot.
and I
Really
wonder
into tarot.
which sign marked your birth.
He's like, you're giving me a lot of Cancer energy, but correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, that is a really wrinkly guy. Okay. Let's actually have a look. Warrior, endurance, strength and endurance, magicka, agility, speed, luck, moon shadow, that's sick. Invisibility in any context, incredible. Okay, apprentice, also magicka. Fortify speed, increase movement speed by 20 points. Is that just all the time? Because I love the idea of just moving faster. There's never a bad time for it. The Atronach? Feels like a hard CH. Okay, I don't need them to unlock like an average difficulty key. That's useless. Lover's Kiss. Okay, so I think we're either the Lord or... We're either the Lord just for like flat defensive bonuses, or we're the Steed and we just zoom around the place. Or we're the Mage and just cast more spells. I kind of want to be like a sort of battle mage. Strength and endurance. I'm actually not sure. Tool can and Pringles in half the stream's lifespan. Honestly, I inhale Pringles. Bugs has been shocked. Oh yeah, Bugs has been tripped up by the different Pringles sizes. It's a sad reality. It's a sad... Okay, agility, speed... You know what? I like this. I like the idea that we are a little bit faster. We're lucky, we're agile.
The signs
We're a nimble
I read
battle
show
mage.
the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
Yeah, he is so wrinkly.
Your stars are not mine.
This is someone who's
Today,
been
the thief
sunbathing
shall
every
guide
day of
your
his life.
steps on the road to destiny.
This is like what you look like if you live in Florida. Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour.
Has he got a lazy
In
eye?
this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
He's a silver linings kind of guy, huh? He's like... Most people can't see their death, but I can.
My
And
dreams
that's
grant
wonderful,
me no opinions
presumably.
of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
He's trying to convince himself. There's no way this guy's happy about the fact he's about to die.
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Yeah, if I remember. Dude, what happened? He looked shocked. Alright, come on, Glenroy. Oh, okay. We don't need more.
You may as well make yourself useful. Carry that torch and stick close.
Sure thing, Uriel's forehead. Also, the Blades we know are just an organization which protects the king, and we don't need to know too much about Uriel Sapling.
You'll be all right.
Yeah, Bugs did pay
I
more for
follow
less
the Emperor's
Pringles.
orders,
I'm
but
so
that
sorry.
doesn't mean I trust you.
Not much farther.
Glenroy, try not talk to shit to me for 5 minutes challenge. Impossible. I don't get why he's so rude. I guess we are suspicious. And we
Watch
did
your
come out
back,
of like
boys.
a hidden assassin's place.
Prisoner, help.
Oh! Oh, this guy's too much for us.
My blood
Oh
for
my
the
god,
Empire.
not too much
This
for
one's
him though,
mine.
Jesus. Okay, what do we got? Potion of healing? Weak potion of healing? Kind of a smart move on their behalf to use like all these conjured weapons.
Protect the Emperor.
Why is he dead like that? Like he found a... Oh wait, which one? Wait, was it back here? I think I missed it. I think I imagine... Yeah, I think I know what you were talking about though. Also, okay, so... Every Mythic Dawn person we've run into so far, only one of them had a weapon, and it was this katana, right? So everyone else knew they were using conjured weapons, and one person just had to use their katana. That's got like, I don't know, big weeb energy. He's like, no, you could use conjured weapons, but this blade's 1,000-folded. 1,000 folds?
Hold up. I don't like this.
Oh, the guy way back. Yeah, I think I remember what you're talking about, but I'm very stream of consciousness right now, so like, I don't remember anything.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Yeah, it looks clear. There's a lot of high grounds though. But alright. Almost there. Go on, Uriel.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Where's
So
the
out
trap?
of curiosity, what do they mean by barred from the other side? Because if they mean there's like a bar on the other side, one, there isn't. Two, can't you just stick your hand through this? I mean, there are more holes than door. More holes than gate.
Oh,
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Oblivion!
For the Emperor!
Alright. Their armor is so cool. Oh, sorry, Varus. That was my bad. Is this going well?
I
Uriel,
can go
maybe
no
get
further.
down.
You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give
Pop
it to
quiz.
Joffrey. He alone knows
What
where
is the
to
name of the
find my
Daedric
last
Prince of
son.
Destruction?
Find him
Bugs
and
knows.
close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
For the blades!
They said the thing.
I've fought, stranger. You chose a bad day
This
to
one's
take up with the calls of
Oh my god.
No,
Has he got anything on him?
Talos.
That was brutal. Also, the fact that this was the only guy with sandals means that everyone else, barefoot,
We
just
failed.
slapping down the hallways.
The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the amulet of kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
I'm like, oh, already lifted that one.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The amulet of kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
Must take it to Joffrey.
He said that? Why?
Yeah, Bugs. Mehrunes Dagon. Not quite spelled like that, but you know what? That is a phonetic spelling. I'll accept it.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
Sounds good to me.
First, you
show me
need
the
to
way.
get out of here. It's a secret way out of here.
Okay. Through the
There are
sewers,
rats and
over
goblins.
to Coral, see what's going on with Joffrey. Oh. So, I don't want to be an archer. Is there... I don't want to be a rogue. Oh wait, can we do backstabbing and stuff like that? Alchemy, Athletics, Blade. Crusader. That's what we're looking for. That's a battle mage. Oh wait, look at this. Oh no, you look. Spell sword. Or Nightblade. Why do they give them such cool names? Like, how are you expecting me to pick anything else if one of them is Nightblade? Destruction, Acrobatics, Alteration, Blade. I think we're gonna go Battle Mage.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
The amount of shade these blades are throwing at us.
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Waynon Priory immediately. Got it?
Yes, sir? Yep.
Good. The Emperor... I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the hall.
Wait, was that... Oh, okay. It wasn't that, like, one of the, Mythic Dawn cult had brought the katana. That was one of their swords. Okay, and they've just taken it back. Rude. Alright, is there anything else?
Emperor in peace.
Imagine that. Like, I just start rifling through his pockets and they're like, stop that. Kind of embarrassing. Okay. The corral, I guess. Ah. Beautiful. We're an old hand at it. Or at least old. And the deal is, we go from the sewers to the great beyond, straight to corral. No side quests. So I have like, yeah, I don't know. I'm now playing on like a 1440p thing, but I have it downscaled for YouTube. So I don't know how it's looking, but just, I don't know, take my word for it. Pristine. I've never seen, actually no, I have seen better looking bricks, but these are a close second. There's probably a limit to like how much rat meat is practical for me to have. Which I feel like is a whole new sentence. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, Bugs, how you liking the PC? Okay, smarter than your friends. Hold on. Ew. Why is this man just pulling around garlic? To be fair, what do you think smells more if you have it on you? Garlic or rat meat? Maybe I'm judging him too quickly. So the torch... There must be some way of hotkeying this as well, right? Maybe 3? And then I could put my shield on 2. Did that work? Incredible. Yeah, honestly, Bugs, the background stream is the peak PC experience. I think it's like the PC equivalent of TikTok brain rot, where you just have like 2 to 3 things going on at any given time. Which is why I will constantly have like videos going on while I'm doing anything else. And it's like my preferred way of being. God forbid I go 5 minutes without content. Oh, I think we all recognize that, right? Skyrim symbol? I guess maybe it's just like a symbol of the Empire? Don't know. But, excitingly, for at least me, so for one person, we're out. We're out of the sewers. We are actually playing the game. I can't think of how many times I've started this game and gone through that sewer section, especially when I was a kid. Because if you think about it, the same sort of thing with Baldur's Gate 3, way more games are started than finished. Because there's always that attraction of the initial excitement, the initial exploration, picking new class and being like, this is it. This is finally the time. I'm going to go out there with like a huge two-hander or something like that. And then, invariably, you become a stealth archer for the 5th time in a row. It's, again, gravity. Gravity. Well, this is stunning. I don't even need to play the game. I can just bask in the water, open water swimming. I can almost feel it going over my skin. Every little splish splash of my toes, which are not present. Okay, well, what's the angle? Where do we go? Every directional possibility. Every possibility of direction. And every direction a red marker, which looks like either a quest or an enemy. Let's have a little look. Oh my god, they do it in feet? Just 1,500 feet? Okay, so that's west. W presumably standing for Waynon Priory. Let's actually have a look. So is that... Okay, no, that's actually just where we're heading. I say we make a beeline for that, and if anything catches our attention on the way, like the delicious prospect of making our very own crab rangoon, we'll do that. We'll take care of that. That's delicious, I'm not afraid to say it. I know in... I don't actually know what crab rangoon is, I'm gonna be honest. Some kind of pasta? Question mark? Like, what is it about a crab? And in what way would you have to process a crab for it to be rangooning? You know what I mean? Yeah, you guys know what I mean. Rangooning? I do think, like... Oh god, wolf! Oh my god, I'm jabbing. Okay, wait, no. This actually... is a fairer fight. Come on! What, was he your pal? Was he your buddy? An unlikely duo? Okay, that's kind of sad, actually. Okay. Hit it with some restoration. Beautiful. So we should actually have some destruction magic. Minded a spell. Summon skeleton. But I don't have enough... Chameleon. Crab rangoon, a cracker thing with some green stuff inside and with crab in it? Oh, strange. Huh. Yeah, bugs in general, if Discord detects new audio, just don't switch to it. Especially Nvidia HD audio sounds very sketchy. Like, I don't know how Nvidia is capturing that audio. Little cracker things, huh? Huh. That sounds delicious. I think crab is always good. In general, huge seafood fan. I feel like it's easy to be a seafood fan though. There's such like an insane range of things which constitute seafood. And my hot question of the day is seaweed seafood? So I think on one hand, you want to say literally yes. It's in the name, right? Seaweed. But on the other hand, the last time I checked, seaweed doesn't swim. Which is the official Google definition of seafood, is that it must swim. A Cheeto puff with cream cheese and crab meat. Some herbs and soy sauce. It's funny because that sounds like both fancy and cheap at the same time. If you know what I mean. It sounds like, because crab by itself is quite expensive, then setup for it. Oh, a puffed cracker. Oh god, my god. Are we good? Okay, I think we're good. I think we settled our differences. And, they're certainly not gonna disagree on that count. Yeah, exactly. After the Pringles, Prex is just thinking crisps. Also, I say chips. Actually, that's a good point. What would you call a Cheeto Puff?
Now you will know pain.
Like, in your classification of snacks, from an American perspective, what is a Cheeto Puff? Sinkhole Cave? I mean, I think we're just going to find a lot of goons down there. And I guess, ransacking caves, beating up goons, that's the name of the game. So I wish we had more destruction magic, or... Let's see. Okay, if we have some magic potions, I really want to get the summon skeleton thing going, because I love summons. New potion of sorcery? Oh, I didn't need to do that. Shit. Okay. Give me that... 6. Okay, this is it. This is gonna be good. I love cheap Chinese food. Expensive Chinese food too. Not a fan of Cheetos anymore? Oh, I love them. Yeah, I got some ketchup flavored Cheetos. I think ketchup flavor is underrated, but I mainly see it in Europe. Like, even in the UK, ketchup is not a popular flavor. But in Europe at large, I feel like they recognize the greatness that is ketchup flavored stuff. Oh, hold up. Oh my god. There we go. That's my guy! That's my boy! I gave birth to him. Oh! I didn't even know. It's like one of those slapstick movies where the main character's like bumbling through everything. I am basically like an Oblivion version of Mr. Bean. I can't believe I survived that. You miss Tom Toms? Ketchup flavored puffs? I have never heard of those. Oh damn, you were dead before we even got here. Oh god, okay. Is he the only person we have to be concerned about? I think so, right? Okay. Oh. Go on, take a swing. Nice. Oh, I don't need that iron bow, hold up. Don't need the iron bow, don't need his fancy... Oh, actually we do. Lace leather pants. I think I heard someone. Oh, I did. Oh, he sent the Rangoon in Discord. Can you send the Rangoon into my PO box? Yeah, honestly, bugs. I think the only downside to having your PC upstairs is that the litter is in a different upstairs room. I feel like that is the main, the main drawback there. What I really want to see, yeah, exactly, is Crab Rangoon stuffed into an envelope in a PO box. Delicious. Okay, let's actually... Oh! Hold on. I need to actually... I've got to get a hand of this hotkeying stuff. So let's put that on 3. Perfect. I want to see you when I kill you. The blacks of your eyes? Something of your eyes. You know what? Let's cook ourselves up a quick crab rangoon. That is exactly what we were looking for. That's true. The rangoon is the envelope. And that delicious puffed cracker is the crab rangoon delivery system. Straight to your mouth. Next day delivery. No notes. Ooh. Oh my god, I didn't even realize how low we were. Oh, don't get any ideas. I kind of take it for granted that this would be really easy, so I haven't even been thinking about it. But I think we're good. I think we're okay. Inkwell, shits. Cloth? Tongs? That's right. Commentary. Also stalactites, stalagmites, barrel, box, person. Oh, I fucked up. That's not even a person. No! Bonathan! Okay, let's get those axes. Weak poison of frailty. Okay, let's at least polish these guys off. Oop. Now, my question is, do any of these lead back to... Oh my god. What was that? One sec. Let's... Oh, I actually have a torch. Oh, no, it's because I need to... Maybe. Honeypede. Blessed. Did I swap stalactite and stalagmite? Because I had kind of like a mnemonic for this. Is I thought that stalagmites were the ones above you, because I always thought, oh, they might fall on you. That was how I remembered it in my head. If that's wrong, then I'll have to be like, stalagmite step on them. Which I don't love and makes less sense to me. Because yeah, I always struggle to remember which was which. Is that... I mean, there's no real benefit to... Oh my god. Doing that, right? Where is this? This must be... So, in the previous room, we did have a door. Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Resilient! No way! Brown shirt and a torch. Beautiful and stunning. A G for ground, stalactite, C for ceiling. Oh, is it stalactite? Oh. I actually, yeah, I didn't know. I thought it was G for both. Stalactite, stalagmite. I think the problem with that for like my kind of brain is that I could easily swap the C and the G. So it's easier for me to remember this sort of like, I don't know, pseudo suffix of like mite and tite rather than stalac and stalag. That's my theory. That's my brain theory. But that's just a brain theory. Okay, that was... that was so cringe. I'm just gonna ignore that. Keep moving. Enjoy the incredible revolutionary feature, which is the ability now to sprint in Skyrim, Oblivion. I don't know if you've noticed, but that's a Call of Duty sprint in Skyrim. Okay, my torch is equipped, but is there a reason I can't hold it with this sword? Is this two-handed? Still short sword. That doesn't feel two-handed, so like, what's the beef here? Why is it being so stubborn? Because let's say I do this. And it still doesn't want it to be there. Is this a glitch, or is this a game feature? Moreover, have we fully explored this cavern? We've beaten a lot of guys who are gooning around. We've collected a little bit of loot. This is the entrance. Maybe we did it. Wahoo! Yippee! Do I feel accomplished? Not tremendously. Have we gathered anything from here that was even hugely worthwhile? I mean, okay, bow upgrade. Quite nice, quite comfortable. Should we have a look at what other drip we have? Rusty iron. Dude, if that's rusty, I want to see the polished iron caress. Holy. That is looking... We're looking like a weapon. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, that's not a great look. Let's drop that. You know, or maybe we just go for the rough. No, I think it's got to be a rusty iron. That looks good. That looks really cool. Okay, get the wrist irons on, just for impact. This is aura, right? This is the intimidation factor when they see us. And then we're gonna get some. Okay, drop the sandals. So last year, so prisoner core, that's just not the aesthetic. And wear the Amulet of Kings. Oh, never mind. Crab Rangoon. 2 restaurants came up, but neither has Crab Rangoon. False advertising. You can't trust your own mother in this day and age. Let alone adorable. A seafood restaurant which tries to say that they sell you Crab Rangoon. I mean, I think, like, are there any edible crabs indigenous to waters near the UK? I don't know, right? I feel like we only get really tiny crabs, which would be like the crab equivalent of whitebait. Like little, you know? Like rock pool crabs. So I will say, even though I don't like that they've kind of washed out the environment, it is beautiful. It is beautiful, and I feel like I can't really think of a better way to experience Oblivion than just same old jank with a fresh as fuck coat of paint. Like, this thing is gleaming, glistening. It's still dripping. It hasn't dried. That's how new it is. No way. Yeah, it just looks so good. And that looks like a little hut. I'm curious. I'm gonna do a little exploring. Okay, so that looks like that's just a bridge until the Imperial City, maybe? So maybe that's just a gatehouse? It doesn't even go directly into the Imperial City, but I guess there's nothing else on that island. Oh, basically wontons, but fried. Oh. Yeah, I'm surprised by the fried portion of that. Is there any game which has perfected the transition between, like, underwater and over water? Or is every single one janky? Are wontons also fried?
It's you.
I feel like just texturally, wontons don't feel fried to me. Rangoon is crab or cheese. And sometimes both. Aylwin Merriwald, it's you? It is
stranger,
me.
There comes a time in every man's life when he has to admit that he's lost the fight. Well, I've fought and I've lost. Who did I lose to? Who is my great enemy? Oh, don't laugh. It's a bunch of damn fish.
Oh, just point me to them.
Ah, see? I knew you'd laugh. Some big hero you are. You're all the same. Nothing to do but laugh at an old
God,
man
the
and his
hatred
troubles.
in his eyes. No, Aylwin.
Come back
Aylwin,
to
my
laugh at
guy.
the pathetic
My
old
boy.
man, have we? To the pit with you. Leave
No,
me alone.
let's be serious. Oh, he won't talk to me now? Oh yeah, I'm about to put up. That's what I'm talking.
Come back to laugh at the
No, I
pathetic old
haven't.
man, have we?
Elwyn, come on, tell me about your fish. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I don't think he's ever talking to us about his fish. I think he's done.
Come back to laugh at the pathetic old man, have we? To the pit
Yeah,
with...
that is actually what I came back for. Crab is also meat. What did I say? Did I say meat instead of cheese? Crab rangoon is a type of fried wonton, so they're really very similar. The difference is all in the filling. Zap, what's good? How you doing? We're just doing a little exploring. Bullying old fishermen, you know, the usual. Just checking out what looks like a little gatehouse to here. Now, for someone who has such like, I want to find out what's going on with these fish. I need to get into, dude, is this?
Or find someone else to talk to.
Is this the Premier Inn logo? It is, right? Am I crazy? Come on, Elwyn, don't be like that. Tell me about the fish. Do you think if I left and came back? God, what is this? Where am I? You know what? And this is a weird thing to say. This has the exact same layout as... I realize I can't remember. But... has the exact same layout as something. Box yeeted. Thoroughly so. Oh, boxes 100 have meat compared to crab rangoon, yeah. Oh, right. I see. Meat. Isn't that, that's Roadrunner's favorite food, right? Meat. Fuck, I tried to wink and I blinked. Wait. I've lost it. I haven't streamed in so long, I can't even wink anymore. That's fucked up. But, I will be, repeating that meat joke for anyone who didn't hear it. Dumb. A Vocaloid shirt from Hot Topic? The Mall of the Dead? Is it a Miku one or another Vocaloid? I know there are a lot of different popular Vocaloids. I just don't know if anyone apart from Miku has that sort of like, you know, pull. Like, are other Vocaloids searching Merc in the Mall of the Dead? Also, what is the Mall of the Dead? You had crab once and it was horrible? Bugs, you've been talking to the wrong crabs. Meat, livestock meat. Argue seafood meat in the mix. Hate the idea of fish meat. You probably hate the idea of fish meat because that is just like a grotesque juxtaposition of words. It's like inherently... I don't know, it's like when someone calls something meaty when it isn't. Like, you could say, and it wouldn't be meat, but you could say that like some cheese is meaty. And the description of it is just like, oh, it's kind of like, I don't know, filled out, right? Like something to really sink your teeth into. And then that'd be horrible. Like meaty cheese, disgusting. Not a fan of seafood? Are you including seaweed? Popular ones, Miku, Len Kaito, Meiko, and Luca. Duh, okay, so like actually I had this because I'm thinking, God, I saw a bunch of Vocaloid stuff recently, and I saw another popular one who I know featured in a song that I really liked, but I can't remember it for the life of me. But what is the Mall of the Dead? What does that mean? Is that just like a section of Hot Topic? Bugs yearns for the leg. I don't know what that means. Alright, Elwyn. I'm so sorry.
Laugh at the pathetic old...
Okay, he's actually just never going to tell us about his fish problem. We've missed the only opportunity we'll ever have in this life or the next to find out what's going on with Elwyn and his fish. And now he won't even let me in his house. Okay, I get it, yeah. It's like a big thing in Chinese restaurants as well, right? They like to have the lobsters or the fish just in tanks, and you can literally be like, I want that lobster. I want to see the light extinguished from its eyes before I devour it whole. Soul and all. Which is kind of brutal, actually. Oh, I see what you mean, Miku. When you said you meant to say was, I was like, where are we placing that was? And my brain did not process. No way. How long do lobsters live?
What is it, citizen?
Dude, when I was a kid, this was the coolest armor set in the world. And when I finally managed to kill an Imperial Guard and lift it, I don't know. Unprecedented feeling. Start taking screenshots on my Nokia brick, showing it to people at school. Sick as hell. Pass it down your family line. It's like an old watch, but you open it up and you're like, yeah, here's what Grandmother Bugs has left you. And it's an entire fucking lobster. Like, you open the box, go snap. You can instantly fucking close it. You like throw it away. 10 to 40 years for lobsters? That's not that long. It's both shorter and longer than I was expecting, because sometimes when you see something like lobsters or other crustaceans, they look so prehistoric that you almost assume, oh my god, this thing could probably outlive like an oak tree. Does anyone else think that? Just me? They just feel like they're from a different era, you know? Scientists believe some can live to be 100 years old or more. I love the fact that it has to be... Okay, here's the thing. If the oldest recorded lobster was 140, then why do scientists only believe that some can be 100 years old or more? Because they've already seen one. They don't have to... I mean, they believe it literally, but believe sounds like it hasn't been proved. If it's 140, isn't that like... That's not belief at that point, that's knowledge. Scientists know that some can live to be over 100 years old. Yeah, it makes sense, Prex. I also figure in the ocean, until we started messing with it, there wasn't enough in the way of changing environments to force them to evolve, right? And if you're comfortable and none of your adaptations are really helping you survive more because the environment hasn't changed, then why not? They probably peaked early, right? I guess what we're saying is that deep sea life and sea life in general, they're like the people who peaked in high school. They were already adapted. They were like quarterback of their American football team, and now they sit by, coast comfortably, while all of the land dwellers catch up. Get back there. Makes sad they're in the sea, all that technological process, and they've never seen it. Yeah, the fact that a lobster isn't going to sit down and be able to, like, scroll through Insta while having half their screen be Subway Surfers is fucking insane. How can they live like that? You're getting Chinese for dinner? Are you actually... if you get crab rangoon, send it to the Discord. I want to see that. Miku, what kind of festival we talking? Is it like a festival, like music festival? Or like the broader definition of festival? Like how you could go to like a lantern festival if you were Rapunzel from Tangled and it was your birthday. Okay, look. Only 525 feet until our location, which is just a horrific image. Imagine that. You could do that for free, by the way. You can imagine 525 feet right in front of you, leading all the way. Video game mushroom. I know Bugs loves that. All the way to your destination. Oh! That wolf was stalking! Holy. You have contracted Helljoin. Really? What does that mean? Where do I even see that? Character? Gilbert? Yeah, where in the details does it see what, like, weird diseases I've contracted? 1. Jokes told, none. Does it make sense for these two things to, like, be grouped together? As I tell more jokes, am I expected to contract more diseases, or is this just, like, coincidence? Because, like, Days as a Vampire, Next Bitten, makes a ton of sense, right? As I spend more time as a vampire, I probably bite more necks. What about telling jokes and contracting disease? Folks talking about we evolved from monkeys, we go further back to evolve from fish, so all fishies in the Beninging. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Where people set up stands and buy stuff. Oh, sick, like a summer kind of festival? Do you know what kind of stalls they'll have? Because I love browsing stalls. It is my heart and soul to browse things. Bugs too. Lobsters somewhere that were around with cowboys and they just didn't know. I love the idea of a lobster with a cowboy hat, but remember, that also would have been a lobster who had to endure the horrors, at least of the knowledge, if not the experience of slavery. So I think the lobsters might have won out there. I think it might be nicer in the sea. Which reminds me, I need to play Red Dead Redemption 2. I feel like... Okay, wait, my monitor is trying to turn itself off. Hold on. Hopefully that's not gonna do it. It might. We'll see. Yeah, Miku, if you want, I can get you the... We can get you the Discord link. And then you can send whatever Vocaloid shirts you picked up. Because you've been getting some Vocaloid merch. Prex has been getting some Metallica Pantera merch. A lot's been going on, to be honest. I don't know. Because it has been like almost a month since I've streamed normally, and then I kind of forget it's been that long, and it feels like time hasn't passed at all. God forbid a man wants a stool. I don't know if that's a mushroom joke. Or if somehow it's a poop joke. I've been watching too much Hee and iDubbbz drama. I don't know if anyone else gets that. Miku, that's such a funny sentence. Oh, my dad likes Metallica too. The old man allegations are true. Oh, did you get a fresh invite, Bugs? Thank you. I need to update the stream elements thing, but I'm lazy and I feel like the amount of people who want to join is low enough that it's not a huge deal. That's insane though. I don't think... I'm trying to think, because what I used to do is I used to go to gigs and then I would buy a shirt each gig, which is really, really fun. Miku, your dad's 44? Young father. Your dad's 45? Fuck, is this a competition? Okay, so Miku's dad's 44, Prex's dad is 45, and Bugs' dad is bald, so... Deliver the amulet. I've arrived at Waynham Priory. Now I must take the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey. Wait, I've been unintentionally doing the main quest. That's not in the spirit of Oblivion at all. I shouldn't be doing the main quest. I should be side questing. Tell me more about Corral, this great fine city. Yeah, honestly, Miku, 44 is... Wait. Actually, to be fair, that's not crazy. That's not crazy. Dude, what's going on with her? Are you okay?
Oh. Hello.
You know, did anyone else clock that? It's crazy that... Wait, no, your dad must have been born in the 70s, right? If he's 44... Oh no, 82? 1981? 1982? Lex Luthor, our dad. Oh, nice, Bugs. Nice. Yeah, he's on that Lex Luthor, Wilson Fisk, Jesse Eisenberg type beat. He's looking like the rock bald Johnson. Is it 1980? I was working back from my birthday.
What is it?
83. How does that work? Because he, no, he could still be 43, right? If his birthday falls basically before May in 2025. Okay, let's have a little look. Oh, that's beautiful. This really reminds me of, if you know, like the symbol of Gondor from Lord of the Rings. Yeah, the math ain't mathin'. That's true. That's true. To be fair, I'm more impressed that you remember even the region of your father's birthday. I have no idea how old my dad is. I just know that man is prolifically wrinkly. $1979 and he's 45? So it must be like the end of 79, right? Does that work?
Good evening.
Okay, it sounds like she's practiced every day of her life, like, to say good evening. Like, in a mirror, when she gets up, she's like, you're gonna see the guests, you're gonna do fine. Just say it, good evening. And the one time she has to say it, she fucked it. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was, I'm coming back. I'm leaving, I'm coming back. Her, like, voice cracked, you know what I mean? See, she's too embarrassed to say it again. After the last performance.
It's you. Hi.
That's a difference. Is it because I didn't buy a room last time? Jesus. Family's birthdays, car license plates memorized. Huh. I only have my own license plates memorized. And even that was like, not of my own volition.
Welcome to the Oak and Crozier. This one is Talasima, your hostess. Our rooms and food are at your disposal.
Yeah, get me a bite to... Oh, rumors. What's going on in the old rumor
talking
mill?
about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead, keep it.
What, are you publishing that? Assassination. Dude, news travels fast. How they managed to print that? His body's not even cold. Yeah, to be fair, like, for that sort of thing, I say for that sort of thing, in general, awful memory. There's no way. I end up just, like, taking notes for a lot of things. Let's have a look.
Interest you in some of my fine wares?
Might interest you in some of my fine wares, because first of all, I have just an unlimited, insane amount of crab rangoon. There you go. Quite excellent. Quite lovely. And... like 5 sacks of rat meat.
A good price for a good customer.
It is a good price, but who are you going to serve that to? Better be careful the next time I order a chicken pie, huh? They have your own license plate. In the UK, a lot of our car parks rely on you sort of knowing your license plate, which is the only reason I've had to remember it.
I appreciate your business.
Thank you.
Farewell.
Didn't sound like it from the "it's you again." It's kind of peaceful, kind of lovely. In terms of rumors, I was hoping something more corral-based rather than the assassination. Like, the assassination is, I was gonna say Tamriel-wide. I guess it's what is this place? The Heartlands? No. Like, what's the name? Cyrodiil. Cyrodiil-wide. Cyrodiil-wide. The assassination is kind of a Cyrodiil-wide thing, and I was hoping for something more specific. You know, give me some of the juicy gossip. Dude, that's Wayne and Priory. Which, if we hadn't just been there, would be kind of impressive that I knew that. Maybe?
How are you?
Today's beer. Aged spicy lager. Oh my god, and you've got like a tiny ladder so that a borrower can climb up to get into the spicy lager. That makes sense. Have you not got anything else for me? Is that the only rumor?
The Mythic Dawn have been leaving notes in Talos Plaza.
Okay, so Mythic Dawn. Spreading some lies. Seems usual. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's funny, Prex. Actually, when I saw a picture of the model of car, I'd assumed it was like a large one. Just like old school large. Miku's chamber? What does that mean?
The Oaken Crozier is the place of choice for well-bred visitors to...
Okay, so you're telling me if I want the juicy gossip, I'm gonna go to the Grey Map. Because that's where all the cool kids are... I was gonna say hooking up, that's not what I mean. Putting themselves up.
It's you. Hi.
I saw Rimulus Bryant walking his dogs today. And yesterday. And the day before.
That's how I feel
swear that's
about
all
people
he
who
does.
own dogs. That's what you have to
like
do,
dogs,
right? Every
but
day
it's
for
a
the
bit
rest of your
excessive
life.
with those two folks.
Bye.
Damn, you guys need to work on your small talk. It's so awkward that they don't even know who has, like, permission to leave first. Fair enough, Miku. Also, Miku, did you see? There was, the Dead by Daylight 9th anniversary, there was, like, the reveal of the FNAF chapter. And not only do they have, so it's Springtrap, which I guess everyone thought.
You haven't seen my son.
But they have a Matthew Lillard Golden Freddy skin, and the map is going to actually be Freddy's Pizzeria. I was Fazbear's Pizzeria. I was really worried they weren't going to have a map, which would suck. Sorry, I'm sniffling out of my mind right now. One sec. Let me, I need to put out my candle. So I feel like it's getting to me. Yeah, Miku, have you not seen this? Oh, 4 inches longer? Yeah, slightly longer for sure. Sorry, Springtrap. Did I say Springlock? Springtrap.
Went off into the
So,
forest to fight those monsters and...
Why do you bother?
It's Springtrap.
Go away.
They said they were doing Fazbear's Pizzeria, influenced by the first game. So I guess it'll be that location. And it sounds amazing. It sounds amazing, and they said that he's going to have a really unique mechanic attached to him. I'll definitely be back on that.
They went off into the forest to fight
Gata and
those monsters.
Grogong, you seem like an upstanding citizen.
That's so sad.
Or maybe
Well,
not.
ain't you the high Tom Titty? You want something, I guess. Or you wouldn't be messing up my air.
Give me some of the gossip. Give me some
I
of that
see
juicy
no
tea.
reason to talk to you.
Rude.
Stop talking.
Yeah, the map
What's
looks
the news from the
amazing.
other parts of Tamriel?
Like, I'm a simple man. I would play Dead by Daylight a ton more if I could just, like, send myself to that map every time.
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Bye.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, I've never been to Shadenhall. Oh, hang on, you're someone else.
Oh, this is the
Apologies,
guy
my
with his
good friend.
twin.
I mistook you for someone else. Always being asked about it, I am. Didn't I see you in Shadenhall, they say? Well, I'm sick of it. Sick and tired. And you're
Yeah, go
going
on.
to travel to Shadenhall.
I'll travel to Shadenhall.
And find out what
See
sort
who's
of imposter is
besmirching
trying
your
to
good name.
besmirch my good name. And you're going to tell him... You're going to tell him I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own.
Oh, I believe you,
You should
Reynolds.
cease and desist immediately. There's 50 gold pieces in it for
What
you,
colour
friend.
did the Roblox
Right
logo
there.
used
Off
to
you
be?
go.
Be seeing you.
Can we play Roblox? I'm not going to be playing that much longer. Wait, let me see. Yeah. So I'm going to be heading out in a little while. Because this is like a little warm-up stream.
Bye.
Just getting back into it. This is actually on my new PC.
Hello.
So this is like an
You haven't
extended
seen my
test
sons, have
stream,
you?
to
They
be
went off
honest.
into
And
the
also
forest
because
to fight those
I
monsters
thought it'd be
and
kind of nice
I'm
to be able
worried
to stream some sort of different content. Because I was thinking of alternatives. Like, I think at some point I'm going to stream Poppy Playtime Chapter 3s and 4. But sometimes it's hard to find horror games which are, like, long enough for a stream, if you know. It was black and white. Oh, so Prex, I guess they did that to try and distinguish, like, because I think the Roblox studio logo is still black and white. Yeah, unfortunately, it is not a Roblox angle. But the idea of me playing Roblox on this PC is a little bit funny to me. We will be doing it at some point. Maybe even finishing that Backrooms game, although that's a long way off. But right now, the angle is exploring. Wood, fire, and steel. So at the moment, we kind of have two main quests. One is actually just to get the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey at Corral, who's going to know who the Emperor's rightful heir is. And two, to find out who's besmirching Reynald's good name. Dude, this is sick, though.
How goes it? What? I heard that the Countess
And blue doesn't make sense. The main color was red for 15 years. I guess blue is just friendly.
Oh, safe
More
travels.
death streaks.
Bye.
You know we're hitting personal bests every time.
Not bad.
I'm thinking of heading over to Renoir.
I'll always outdo myself. Speaking of, actually there's a couple of other games I do want to play. Like, I do want to play a little bit of Overwatch. I do want to play a little bit of Hunt Showdown. I really love. I just don't know if anyone is actually interested in that kind of thing.
How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you? She's still just doing something. Do you need help?
Sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier. Here, have one of the latest.
Okay, sure. But where are you delivering them to? All the 0 people who live on this like 20-meter stretch of land? Let's see if she moves away. I've actually been playing like a little bit of Stadium. I also got, most recently, so there are two like really cool collabs. One, they had a Gundam collab, sick Mercy skin, insane. Two, on I think the 30th of May, they're coming out with a bunch of Street Fighter skins, and I love Street Fighter, so easy W. I've been playing Overwatch Stadium. I don't know if you've seen that, but like, it's a new game mode, really, really good. Okay, to wane on primary. So what have I... In the span of probably like an hour and a half, we have managed to do one main quest. Which is, I think a personal worst. However, I think that personal worsts are just personal bests viewed from a different perspective. Stadium, it's so weird. I think it's really different. For me, it's refreshing. But I can also see why you wouldn't be a fan. You like to be cooking, weirdo? Miku...
Yes? Can I help you?
Ew. No, I'd like to be done speaking with you. That is a mean bottom lip. Yeah, the small variety of characters is annoying to me as well, actually. I do think it's going to be way more fun once they roll out new characters. I know mid-season they're bringing out Freya, a new one.
He's upstairs.
But otherwise, it's kind of... The rollout is kind of slow. Which is sad. But the thing is, like, it feels like not that many people are playing normal Overwatch at the moment. Oh, here he is. What is that? Oh, you're talking about this guy? You know how everyone tells you about, like, a stiff upper lip? This is the opposite. He's rocking that stiff lower lip.
I'm through talking to you.
Oh, you're through talking to me? I say, okay, I'm ending this conversation. He says, no, I'm ending this conversation.
I'm Brother Joffrey.
What a child.
What do you want?
Doki Watch. They have a lot of good skins. Honestly, they've been upping their skin game, and I respect that.
This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet.
Oh, you haven't heard about the
Let me see
assassination?
it. By the 9.
Actually, I can't even remember Viva's skin for that.
Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
Dude. I can't pay attention to what he's saying because of just the delicate moonlight just cresting his forehead. Do you see that? Just that little slice of moonbeam. Anyway.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Sure. Close shut the Jewels of Oblivion.
His meaning is unclear to me as well.
If Bugs was here,
to perceive some threat
she'd
from
be
the
like,
demonic
that's my
world
dad.
of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Sure.
I'm not sure. Only the emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of... When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City.
Who knows,
With
maybe
the
this
emperor
is
dead and no
a
new
toupee.
heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
God, this guy looks like he's in deep pain. They have made the characters more emotive. Oblivion.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers.
Oh, did he?
A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket.
I bet he did.
Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe.
Yeah, Miku, haven't you heard?
He never told me anything else about
Boggs'
the
dad
baby,
is Lex Luthor.
but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now
Or
it
Bruce
seems
Willis.
that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Where can I find Uriel's
His name
son?
is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of
Emperor Martin
You must
does
go
not
to Kvatch
hit.
and find him at once. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
What I need is human hair. Can you help me with that? And I just rob him of the last of what he has on there. Just gone. I say this is essential. Actually, Emperor Uriel Septim, his dying words were, I need what looks like the quarter of a head of human hair. Okay, so Boris we know about, Amulet Kings we know about, Dragonfire's going out, Martin, Marion staying on the Blades. We're actually pretty aware.
Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
Waste no time, he says as he goes back to thumbing through his book. Yeah, alright, Joffrey. Oh, Trials of St. Alicia. Can I read it without stealing it? Or is that illegal? I feel like that's illegal. Is there a... Hold up. Give me a quick save. Give me a quick save button. Quick save, F5, a classic.
What is it
Many
now?
NPCs have faced the quick save button, quaking in fear, for they know it must spell their own oblivion. Me. And actually, to be honest, granted, we haven't been into like the most graphically intensive areas and we're not operating with a lot of enemies on screen, but this is running really well. This is running surprisingly well. Surprisingly well. Alright, heal minor wounds. Not enough magic for a broken heart. And we're kind of headed over to see Martin. However, as is tradition, we should be doing a little side questing. Close shut the jaws of Oblivion. Ballerina cappuccina me. I don't know what that means. Is it a reference? St. John's Wort. This looks beautiful. St. John's Wort doesn't quite hit. However, it sounds like the second disease I'd be contracting. Okay, Cyrodiil Farm. These places look so charming. You're telling me you don't want to live in one of these? You're lying. You're lying to me. You're lying to yourself. Look at this. Stunning. And I've gone all the way around and missed the door. Oh, okay, wait, no, this is locked as well. Honestly, yeah, Miku gifts are cooking. No doubt. I think a lot of people are getting a lot of use out of those. I also assume there's probably a shit ton of Vocaloid Discords where you can get, like, nice Miku emotes. Oh my god. Aurora Cyrodiil. Beautiful. Dude, I'd really like them to give sort of Morrowind this treatment. Even Skyrim. Though I know you can mod the hell out of that. But it's a little different. It's
This is a
official.
holdup. Hand it over or die.
Hand what over? 100 gold? If we gave them 100 gold and then killed them, do you think they'd have the 100 gold, or do you think that's like a game thing?
We can play it that way if you like.
Dude, I would love to. I cannot take you seriously with whatever's going on with that thing you may or may not call a face.
I'll hack you to pieces.
Oh, actually, wait, he's kind of tanky. Hold on. Okay. Watch out, my friend. You come too close, you're about to catch hell joint. Okay. Nice. So I do usually like in these games to do two-handed stuff, but given that one of the only ways of expressing our skill is to actually block things, we might just take advantage of that for now. Oh my god, boots with the fur with the fur? Okay, that's not quite hitting. I hate the double layering of claws. Kind of gross, kind of disgusting, and more than a little bit off-putting. Monkshard. I think the only time I've thought about Monkshard is when, I think in Harry Potter they get like Monkshard and Wolfsbane when they're dealing with werewolves. Is that true? I mean, Wolfsbane sounds right. They are a wolf after all. Corn, onion, potato, cheese wedge. Boots with the fur. With the fur. You know, they got the whole club looking at her, and she hit the floor. She hit the floor, she hit the floor. Squared? Maybe even more than that. Oh my god. Wait, my pants. Okay, forget this. Actually, you know what? The Mythic Dawn Robe, despite the fact that they're not popular, kind of a hot item. Definitely of the season. Very tasteful. And you know what? Fashion moves in cycles. If it's not fashionable now, give it a few decades. And Argonians, lizard-like as they are, look like they live that long. Bear pelt. A silver urn. Beautiful. We can either use it for its intended purpose, or it is going to provide us with the fanciest bed pot any of these people have ever seen. Alright, here we go. Crystal ball. Ural Septum would have loved that shit. Goes perfectly next to his sage and tarot cards. Okay, nothing over here. I don't really know, so I kind of remember the structure, but I don't know if there's anything like wonderful and lovely at the bottom. But I do see some torches, so indication is there might be some benefit to exploring. Which is the first thing you love to see. Okay. Is the only way I'm going to get my torch out when I put my sword away? That sounds like a bug. That definitely sounds like a bug. Shout out to bugs. Okay. Olden Daughter 4 Ash. Rather ominous name for a place we're going into. That Ash. Okay, a little bit of nothing. Door's already open, welcoming me in. I do feel welcome. Another rag doll. Okay, let's have a little look. Ooh. Hang on. Old wooden door. I love exploring these little places. Part of it is that they don't even necessarily have like a rhyme or a reason. Like, it's not necessarily that there's a huge chest at the end, or, you know, this is a location of a quest, or anything like that. They're capable of just having things, locations, right? Which, I think on one hand, like, okay, it sucks a little bit that there's not a huge reward, but on the other hand, it kind of leads to a slightly more lively world. There are just things. Things to see. I love things. You know? things are my favorite kind of things. And you can quote me on that. Dude, what is going on here? Right. Scratch that. Looks like there is real loot here. Oh! Oh god, sorry, you scared me with how awful your face looked. Just awfully hurtful, I'm sorry. I'm nothing if not honest. So, is there a way of disabling these? There's gotta be, right? But maybe it's just not obvious there. Boots with the fur, with the fur. She hit the floor. Got a low, low, low. Oh, nice. Oh, you know what the problem is? I think it's because I have the shield equipped. Then every time it's oh, nice. It's unequipping my torch because I have the shield equipped. But no, I think that I can access that without getting hit. I think I stand right at the edge. Ah! Oh, beautiful. Brass topaz ring, nice. And just... Is that it? Ain't no way. For 2 potions? That was probably the worst part. Not that they died. But they died for like 2 potions. Not even strong potions. That's some apprentice. Oh my god. Is just my timing bad? My timing's bad. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Focus up! 11 gold. I think my lockpicks were more expensive. Oh, this is just not a great value proposition. I think that, you know what, it's dungeoneering's not like it used to be. It used to be profitable, you know? You used to go into a dungeon, come out a richer man. Or dead. Okay. Is this back to the... Yeah, dude, this is back to the entrance. So Fort Ash had all of... Maybe I've just failed to explore it completely. I don't know if they have notifications. You know, like how Resident Evil will be like, hey, you've completed this whole area. Excellent. I don't know if that exists in these games. So what have we found here? The answer is almost nothing. Okay, Kvatch. So we're sort of headed over to Kvatch. Plan is, Martin, my main man, my main guy, the only illegitimate heir of Uriel Septim, has been kicking down there, praising Akatosh day by day, as he does. Okay. Burning Trail. God told me about strange notes in the Imperial City's Talos Plaza. Should go there and try and find one. I feel like if we go to the Imperial City, that's a trail which is never going to end. I look sick as hell. Look at this. This is not a level 1 character. This looks at least like level 20. You know what I mean? This is mid-game, if not end-game. Rusty iron? What, because of these edges? Pristine. Actually beautiful, stunning. Even got a tail hole. Or like the world's strongest tail, which is puncturing chainmail. That looks sick. Yeah. Like when I was saying Queen's Handmaiden earlier, it's more like a Queen's Catch These Hands Maiden. And you can write that on my grave. Okay, anyway. Oh, you like the gifts? I'll check them out after the stream. So this has been a brief time back. I'm gonna stream definitely Monday, possibly Sunday, but maybe not if like work's gonna be busy. So I think I'm gonna be streaming next Monday if anyone's around. I'm gonna be trying to finish off Madison, which I know is going to be an extraordinarily painful, hard watch. But to be fair, I don't think anyone here is watching this for gameplay. Especially given the kind of progress we make. Alright. I'm gonna call it here for now. I'll see you guys again sooner than last time. I'm also gonna start putting out a few videos. I don't think any of the actual stream people watch the videos. I think there's like a separate little slew of people who do that. But I'm gonna start doing that. Get a little bit more streams going. Get back into the swing of things. Yeah, so hopefully catch you guys soon. Oh, Prex, you're being bullied by Miku. I have no words. I don't want to victim blame, but... Alright. So I'll catch you guys later. I don't even remember what I say at the end of streams. Peace. Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. That's important. Have a fucking great weekend. I know I'm going to. I'm gonna pack up my stuff, get my Lego, go head over to Bugs's if she hasn't fallen asleep. So, good night. Have a good weekend. I'll catch you soon. And I will check Discord